something that's going to come and go away in the future. But really, Great Commission, Great Commandment, purpose-driven, this is a lifestyle for us to adopt. And this is a lifestyle for us to live moment to moment. It's not something that we jump into and we jump back out. So we don't want to have our leaders forget that. The Great Commission, Great Commandment is all about honoring God. Another note is that the church will be as healthy as the pastors that lead the churches. And that, as we just heard from this gentleman, you have a guy who was leading a church. And look at the ill health that's there, and look at the devastation that it's going to lead to the congregants that are in there as a result of what he's doing. So we've got to have healthy pastors, and we're going to deal with that a little bit later on as well. I'll show you a little piece which will demonstrate two things. It'll demonstrate kind of an online delivery system, but it'll also go right into you personally as a pastor and where your character is at the moment. Well, as I remember that we seek God's face and we actively pursue personal renewal. Have any of you guys ever suffered any kind of burnout or any kind of, yeah, if you're honest, you are. Several years ago I was doing a conference and I had 20 men's pastors in the room. And I kind of started out and I was just sensing, it was kind of a pall over the room. And so I just stopped for a moment and I said, Pastor, let me ask you something. We're sitting in the horseshoe and I went to this guy right here and I said, what do you need? Personally, what do you need? Not what does your ministry need? And he immediately responded to me by telling me about his ministry needs. And so I only listened to that for a little bit and I said, Rick, tell me what you need. What do you personally need? And it took me 5 guys to get to the guy that finally said, because I got to be honest, I haven't had a vacation in 7 years. I am tired. I am beat down. I'm wearing too many hats. I'm tired. This guy's doing it all himself, right? I said, that's what I'm talking about right here. Now we're going to go. We went back around the room and came back to these guys. We gave them a second chance. And once he revealed, then we got there. But you have to understand, when you're getting to that point, you've got to let others pour into you, and you've got to always be on your guard for those moments when you're starting to slip. You've heard of the slippery slope, right? It only takes a spoonful to dig a trench. You start that first spoonful, you're on your way to where you don't want to be. So we need those personal renewals. And of course, we always desire God's glory. And in God's glory, healthy things grow. So that's why we're so much after health and always talking about health. So we want to get to that point where we are personally healthy, where we can pour into those people that are around us so that they can be healthy and they can pour into the people around them. And you can't do that if you're doing everything yourself and no one's helping you and you're downtrodden yourself and you're not asking for help, and you're going to be in that mire. We want to develop a coaching system led by men who are seeking God's face, which will result in like-minded leaders. We can't have people becoming coaches because they have some kind of power trip that they want to build some kind of kingdom around them. That's not what coaching is about. Coaching is about the least of those that are submitting themselves. It's a tremendous sacrifice to get into what we're asking of us, what we're asking of you guys. Tremendous sacrifice for kingdom glory, not for us, not for any notoriety that we may have, but just for that. We're going to sustain the momentum through relational connections. David talked a lot about this morning, and I think everything that we've been through and everything that you see, we're always talking about relational connection. And that's what somebody asked me last night, what's this fire pit thing about? It's all about relational connection, that's all it is. We're just spending time hanging out, let the conversation flow, where the conversation's going to flow, and sometimes that's where the best work is done, not in the meetings, but they're done in those side conversations where things come up. And if we're astute enough to listen, and we're astute enough to capture those things, it's amazing what we can get done and where we can go with that. So we're all about making disciples and aligning the church based around the biblical purposes, not PE, but Great Commission, Great Commandment. We're all about that. We're all about that all the time, nothing else. And building leaders and pastors that become purpose-driven or Great Commission, Great Command, become disciples, and have healthy churches. And that was a great reminder for me, because we had this guy sitting in here, and this actually came out of his email that he sent. He says, let's not forget these things. So, well, that's a great reminder not to forget those very basic fundamental things that we keep our fingers on. Okay, now I'm going to put you guys to work for a little bit. If you turn the page and you look at the coaching mentoring document, where it says why coaching at the top. Yeah, keep going past the facilitation pieces there. And we'll see something that says, you're in section 6, right?
Yeah.
Section 6.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, we'll be on the facilitated, right?
What's it called, Tom?
Coaching mentoring. And the top
Contact
page
guide?
says why coaching.
Contact guide?
Contact guy.
Nope.
Oh,
Facilitator, no,
Nope.
going.
not the contact.
It'll be in there, hopefully they didn't get the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There it is.
Find it? It's on 6, right?
Before or after?
There it is, you got it. It says global purpose-driven development, coaching, mentoring, and it says why coaching. Just keep going until you see that.
Keep going. It's after the mentoring guy.
Got it? There.
Yeah, it's after page 7.
Huh?
All right.
You guys are page 7.
So here's what I want you to do. We're going to take the next probably half hour or so. And I want you to go through that at your table. And I want you guys to look at what it says there, consider that, input to it, change it, disagree with it, do whatever, because we're going to make this an active session of pouring through that thing and saying, does this capture the essence of what we're trying to do and what you know, what you've experienced when you've been out there coaching and helping others.
How many pages do you want to do?
So
I don't,
I want you to go through
where, I don't even know if that's
Go through page 1, 2, 3. Page is upside down in there.
I just want you to know I'm not I'm embracing and you're firmly going
Yeah, that one you can go all the way through. Yeah, you can go all the way through. Just kind of look at it section by section. That's why I'm going to give you plenty of time, so kind of pace yourself as you go through that. Capture your ideas, because we'll come back and we'll have a big group discussion about that. Kind of share, what did you see there, what did you hear?
You're going to do this at the table?
So you'd say it's about 2 o'clock, Tom?
Yeah, so we're going to work that till 2 o'clock.
So we do it individually or